Hey, I'm Dave.
Hey, it's JP.
Hey, it's Tamazoid.
Hey, it's Drew.
I didn't actually think this through. Okay, because usually we introduce our guests, but I guess we don't really have to introduce Tam and Drew again because, yeah, they've already been on. But yeah, it's good to have you on again, guys. You've both played the Smash 3DS demo, right?
Yes.
Yes. We'll just get your quick thoughts on it. Starting with you, Drew.
It was good just to finally get to play it. After reading about it and watching it just hours and hours, it's good just to get to play it. When it came out last weekend, my friends downloaded it. We played 3-player just between us.
Yeah.
And it was good just to try out the new characters. And out of the 5 characters, Mario is probably my favourite.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he's just beefed up a lot more and a lot faster. It's pretty similar to how he was in Brawl. But you've probably talked about all the characters, so I won't go there.
Yeah. That's all right. How about out of the 2 newcomers, which one did you like playing as more?
I really like the Villager. Like, I didn't expect to like him as much as I thought I would.
He surprises you.
Yeah, they're both pretty good. I like Mega Man as well. Like, when you first pick up Mega Man, you're sort of like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
How am I ever going to get this? But eventually you figure it out a bit. Yeah. I've put in the demo, so 1 week of a demo, I've put 17 hours into it.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I've got to check my demo count. I wonder where I am.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's put like 20 hours in. That guy.
I haven't put nearly as many hours into it as I thought I would, but I guess I'm just, I just really want the full game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit the same, and I'm not the biggest fan of how it plays on the 3DS. Honestly, that's my main complaint.
Yeah. I adjusted to it a lot better than I thought I would, because the dodge trigger's on the opposite side to what I normally use. I normally use the left trigger to dodge.
Yeah, I think we all do.
Yeah, and I adjusted to that, and I played Brawl on the weekend, and I was using the right trigger on that, and I kept on stuffing up my shields because I wasn't used to shielding on the left with the right with the GameCube controller.
Yeah. To be honest, I've forgotten all about the L button. I've just been, pretty much using the R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
what do you mean, JB? You have to use both.
When I play Smash, I rely a lot on my grab moves. Yeah, but here I keep on forgetting to grab. I keep on forgetting to do that because it's so backwards to me.
Well, because like playing Melee or even Brawl, like with the GameCube controller, you would always use the left bumper for shield because the grab button was the Z button, wasn't it? And that's on your
other
side. Yeah. So I wonder, like with the new 3DS, whether that would feel a lot more comfortable because you have the extra shoulder buttons.
It probably would. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm guessing that you'll be able to customize your moveset. Or your buttons.
But even just customizing like the current 3DS, I'm not sure what I would assign grab to if I was able to assign. Like I like having both of the bumpers as shield because it just doesn't make sense for one of them to be grab.
Well, actually, for Brawl, I always made grab my X button, and Y would be my jump.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
that's not a bad idea. I tend just to hold in shield and press A a lot of the time.
Yeah, that works too.
Tam, what did you think of the demo overall?
Yeah, mainly reiterating. Not a big fan of the controls, so I didn't put that much time in it. Probably a couple hours or so.
Yeah.
It does play well. I do like how it plays, like mechanics wise.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that. So more than anything, it's made me look forward more to the Wii U version, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because the demo is a taste of the 3DS version. The 3DS is like a little piece of the cake of the Wii U version, and we're slowly building up to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes me wonder how much is on the Wii U version if the 3DS is so... Because he said they're almost basically the same game.
Yeah,
I don't think he said that. Like he said the rosters would be identical, but he said the Wii U would have a lot more. What was it that it would have a lot more of?
Wasn't
but
it
we haven't
music
seen
tracks?
the Wii U.
Music tracks was one of them. Yeah.
He also said the trophies and that would be harder to earn on the Wii U.
Oh yeah, the trophies was another one. Like there was only a small percentage of the Wii U's trophies in the 3DS version, I think. Like there's heaps more, and heaps more challenges as well.
Does anyone actually care about trophies at the end of the day?
For the first few months, yeah.
Yeah, and then you think about them.
Like in Brawl, you put in the disc, and all you do is mush A until you get to Brawl, and that's it. And you just play on Final Destination with your 8 characters you use.
Oh, you mean with your no items, Fox only?
Yeah, Fox only. Yep, that's it.
That's what he likes to play.
I was talking to my friend. I said, "Oh, it kind of sucks how you only get 5 characters in the one map," and he said, "Well, it doesn't really matter because we only use 5 of our characters anyway in Final Destination, so may as well not even buy the game, just play the demo." That's a joke, of course, but
yeah, we got it.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, all right. Let's get into the picks. We'll let you start us off, Drew, with the most recent pick.
Yep. So, pick of the day. Here are the results for Conquest Mode for players in Japan that are playing the Japanese 3DS version. Their next challenge is to battle each other with fighters they're trained up. ... Haven't loaded it. They've trained up and fighters made of metal.
So, we didn't actually catch the pick that explained Conquest Mode last week because the pick of the day update came really late. We actually didn't think we were getting a pick at all, JP.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that in a minute. That properly explains it. Yep. Even then, I still don't quite understand it.
Was it last week, Dave?
Yeah.
Like the original pick?
Yeah. Actually, we'll just go into that pick because there's not really anything else we can talk about for that pick, is there? Without knowing what it's about. So
bit of context, yeah.
All right, we'll go back to Monday's pick. Pick of the day. Now that the game is out in Japan, the Conquest mode will be available in online multiplayer for the Japanese version. This is what the title screen will look like for the overseas version. In this mode, the game aggregates global wins among specific teams during a limited time and determines the victor. If you choose a participating fighter from the With Anyone option, you'll automatically participate in Conquest. We'll be running Conquest in beta for a while. Also, Conquest data where players seem to be losing on purpose will be removed from the calculations. And lastly, there's no point in working on this mode too much on your own, so don't overdo it.
So it sounds like whenever you play online, it goes into a tally to figure out what characters are winning and losing the most, or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So what?
So today's picture, it looks like 56% of Shulks win against Marth. Pretty much.
Yeah, I think it's an online ranking, definitely.
Yeah.
Does it mean that only fights where it's Shulk versus Marth are being tallied, or is it Shulk's percentage of wins versus Marth's percentage of wins?
I think it might be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then if we go to... Because if we're looking at this Monday pick, last Monday, you've got three separate teams. You've got the Kid Icarus characters, the Mario Brothers, and you've got some Fire Emblem characters. And you can see the Fire Emblem characters are winning, so it just means people are winning more often as the Fire Emblem characters.
Yeah.
It's starting to kind of make sense to me.
Yeah, it's just kind of fucking... It's almost not necessary. I guess it's kind of like a nice addition, but it's not something you're going to really pay attention to. And like Sakurai says, you know, you're not going to be working on this on your own, so you're not going to overdo it. Just trying to get that character's win ratio up.
It's another thing to add to Sakurai's glorious menus.
Yeah, we skipped all the picks last week because it was just pretty much all menus.
Menu overload, unfortunately.
Well, there was a meme getting around with Sakurai's a waiter, and he's just like, "Would you like to see my menus?"
Yeah, I saw that pick. Okay, pick of the day. These two are a haunting pair. You can only attack Ghastly using items, but the Ghost has a perfect guard and reflects your attacks. When you see a ghost, make sure you use your grab. If you're playing with Diddy Kong, his monkey flip should work too.
What's his monkey flip?
That's his side B.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's a monkey flip.
I guess you got to call it something. Yeah.
It's like a pancake, but tastier.
That's a good way to put it.
Great call.
I think it's pretty neat that the ghosts can't actually be hit by physical attacks. I mean, it makes sense for Ghastly being a ghost Pokemon.
Yeah, he's been brushing up on his Pokemon skills. It's pretty cool to see the Pokemon as enemies in there. I really like that. How those Chandelier, I was saying, then Ghastly. Are there any other Pokemon as enemies in here?
I think I remember seeing coughing or wheezing or something. So I think it's like mostly, your poison and ghost types, ones that are like spooky Pokemon. Yeah.
Just the blobs were easy to render.
So why does Diddy get to beat the ghost by just doing a monkey flip?
Because it's the same as a grab, I guess.
Yeah, because you grab onto them. If you land the monkey flip perfectly.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was called that, but yeah, if you land it perfectly, you like latch onto your opponent.
Okay.
It's a physical ability, though. How can it attack a ghost?
Yeah. He's got a shield.
Because it counts as a special ability because it's a B move, I guess.
Okay.
And a grab attack works apparently on the ghosts.
Yeah. Oh, right, it's ghastly. You can only use items. Okay.
It's just because back in Find Me, you had to kill these enemies or you had to break the
same
shield
color.
by having the same color. I guess
that would have been annoying to do, to implement that in this.
Oh.
If you weren't the right color, you just have to run away from them.
I thought there'd be something like you would find an item around or something. You would need to go back to it. Or they wouldn't have shields. It's like, what's the whole point of them having a shield then? Might as well just be a ghost.
Yeah. The shield is a bit weird. Here you go, Tam. You really want this one.
It's my dream. Announcement. Originally, the pick of the day was only supposed to continue for about 2 months, but I've ended up posting picture until even today. The 3DS version has already been released in Japan, or Nippon as I like to call it, so I would like to talk about how future posts will be handled.
Can I just say quickly?
Did you just change the accent?
The accent definitely changed there. I think we all picked up on that. But wasn't that accent originally for Tamazoid, and then suddenly it became the same accent for Sakurai? You just imagine they both have the same voice? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because during the day Sakurai is a game developer, and at night he is a ninja warrior.
Okay, go on, Tamazoid.
Okay. First, I will not talk about the hidden features until the game is... Shit.
Oh, God.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I think you're better off just reading it out normally.
Never. First, I will not talk about hidden features until the game is released overseas. On the other hand, I definitely will talk about them after the game is released abroad. In addition, I am planning to continue making posts at least until the Wii U version is released. I haven't decided if I'll go by the Japanese version release or the release of versions abroad, but the point is that I'll continue posting for a little bit longer. Pick of the day won't focus on introducing new information anymore in the near future, but I hope to entertain you with interesting and funny photos like I originally intended to. Thanks. Masahiro Sakurai, Lord of the Universe.
Okay, kind of hard to take that serious now.
You can cut out that last bit.
So, I'm going to leave it in there.
One thing I got out of that was that, apart from the amazing accent, was that the Wii U version is going to be the same as the 3DS version to come out Japan earlier than here.
Yeah. That I only just picked up on that just then, actually.
I thought they might have made a bit more of a big deal about it and released it worldwide at the same time, but
I thought so too. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it, does it?
Yes, especially since they can do Pokemon worldwide releases now.
Yeah.
A game like Smash hardly has the same amount of translations to be done.
hopefully the Japanese version of the Wii U version, it's only like a couple weeks before the worldwide release.
Yeah.
It's going to be New Year's Eve, guys. Yeah.
They'll release on New Year's Day so no one can go get it.
Yeah. Some shops are open on New Year's Day.
Yeah, there's a fair few open New Year's Day. Target and that's open.
Yeah.
Drew and Tam, what do you guys think about the rumor that the Wii U release will be the 21st of November?
I reckon that's pretty scary because that's the same day as Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I was well, not scary, but I was gonna play each one on their own release dates pretty much all day, and I can't play.
It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense to the degree that 21st of November is generally the big date for Nintendo releases, especially in America.
They always release a big 3DS game and a big Wii U game, like pretty much every year on the same day.
Yeah, just before Christmas, December.
Yeah.
What was it last year?
Oh yeah,
3D. It was 3D World and a 3DS game, wasn't it?
Yeah, you had 3D World and was it A Link Between Worlds? Were they both?
Yes, on the
day?
same day. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, just before Black Friday in the US.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's through then.
2011, they had a Skyward Sword and a 3D Land on the same day as well.
But then would the 21st be the Western release or would it be the Japanese release?
Maybe Japan will be late October.
But they said winter for America, so that's December and onward. So it'll be coming out earlier.
And Nintendo said launch window for Bayonetta 2.
Yeah, you can never be quite sure about these things.
Did they say you launch window for Bayonetta 2?
They did.
Yes.
Jesus.
Sorry, they said late launch window.
Oh, so it's almost over. The launch window is almost over.
Yeah, the Wii U launch is ending next month.
Oh dear.
So does that mean we're getting real Wii U games now? And the other ones were just launch games?
Yeah, we'll be getting some pretty good games if they're just launch window games.
Another thing we should mention, actually, is that Sakurai is definitely doing Pick of the Days until the Wii U release. So our podcast will continue, which is a good thing.
With crazy accents.
Actually, when these pictures finish being posted by Sakurai, what are you guys going to do with this podcast?
Just end it. I don't know.
Yeah. We're going to have a thank you episode.
Oh, yeah,
and then
of
we're
course.
going to go another podcastle. Yeah.
Yeah, probably move on.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that we get a lot of information for the Wii U version, but then, yeah, Sakurai, like JP said earlier, that it's a bit cryptic what he's trying to say, because he says he doesn't want to reveal stuff, like he's gonna just go back to making entertaining photos and things. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's going to be posting pictures of his penis me fighters.
Oh god.
Oh, you didn't hear our episode with Drew, Tam. Our first episode with Drew.
Oh, right, yeah. I remember now.
Yeah.
We kept on losing Drew. Doing better this time, though.
Yeah, much better. All right, don't jinx it, JP. Who's got the next one? Back to you, Drew.
Back to me. All right. I hope I don't have to put on an accent to please you.
No, that's quite all right.
Pick of the day. Here's a glimpse of Street Smash. Make sure you set up once you get the game. The more fighters you play against at once, the more loot you can earn.
Do we know what the loot is?
Money.
Loot, like items, money.
Yeah, as in the loot
stuff.
for the game. Is it trophies? I don't know. Stickers? Do we know if there's stickers again?
I don't think there are. At least not for the 3DS version.
Nah, I haven't heard any pick-on stickers yet.
Off topic, I wonder if there will be an exclusive Wii U mode that hasn't been announced yet since 3DS's Smash Run.
Yeah, they'll have to be.
I hope it's Stage Builder. Yes, please bring it back.
What do you guys think of this Street Smash mode?
Cool.
Cool. Yeah. Do we know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all 3DS games do need a Street Pass functionality, even if it's a bit token like this.
I don't know what it is. Is it some sort of marble game or something like that? Where your characters are marbles and you shoot them at other characters, depending on how big the stats are. Yeah.
I was going to say it looks more like the spinning top things. So you let it rip like a Beyblade and see where it goes. I don't know.
I think they are like marbles because they smash. Because it's called Street Smash. It's Smash Brothers. They probably smash against each other or something. I don't know if it's automated, like they just do it themselves and a random winner gets chosen, or it's a game you play yourself. But
any thoughts, Tam?
Not really on this one. It's pretty, I guess, uninteresting.
Yeah. Like if this is the only Street Pass thing, yeah,
it's a bit underwhelming because I do Street Pass is a great idea, but a lot of games don't utilize it.
I think this is a fine way to do it. Just you're at like an event or something, and you pick out your 3DS, you let it do this, you earn some trophies, whatever, put it back.
Well, what would be a better way to do Street Pass? Is there a better way?
I do something to do with how you can customize your characters, or you can like transfer other people's characters or something.
Oh yeah. So if you Street Pass someone, you get their custom.
Almost like ghosts you can fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea how you'd be able to implement something like that, but it'd be pretty interesting.
You probably couldn't. That's why it's not
exactly
the feature. Yeah.
All right, I'll grab the next pick. Pick of the day. We've improved the fighter records window to make it easier to browse through. I'm assuming you'll be building up your records fast once you start playing the game. Is this actually any different to Brawl's fighter records? Because I can't remember them at all.
The interface is different, but I think the concept's the same.
Yeah. In Brawl, it was sideways instead of...
But it shows the exact same stats, like KOs, falls, self-destructions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually love like checking all my records and that. Just seeing who I'm stuffing up with the most and going well with and all that.
Could you see your records separated by local and online before?
No. Yeah. No, you could, couldn't you? You couldn't separate them so they got two different ones each, but you can see how many online matches you've had and how many online deaths and all that.
Yeah,
Okay,
good point.
Yeah. We appear to have lost Tam, so we'll just carry on. Hopefully he pops back in. On to you, JP.
Okay. Pick of the day. Well, I better post some pictures from the Wii U version once in a while, right?
Yes.
We've brought back the Castle Siege stage from Fire Emblem. Most of the games in the Fire Emblem series have a different, unique setting and have fields without much height, so it was hard to narrow down what venues to focus on. Castle Siege and Colosseum are two stages that aren't exclusive to specific games in the franchise.
So you're pretty happy about this one, JP?
Yeah, I'm very happy about this, and it also means we get twice as many Fire Emblem tunes. There's a good chance Together We Ride will return.
Yeah, I'm happy about it too. Good map. Or stage.
And I always liked this stage. I don't understand why people hated it so much.
Do people hate it?
Yeah, they complain about the transitions.
I didn't mind the transitions. I was just not a fan of how you can be pushed out or thrown out of the side of like that second screen there, where it's at that stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like especially with chain grabbing and things like that, you could just easily levels like that were just no good for it.
Another thing I used to always love doing here was breaking the statues and just playing on a flat plane.
I used to do it too, although it wasn't, it's not what the focus should be. You should be on battling. I think it was Ross or somebody said in the Skype chat when this pick went up that they never had taken notice of the background. Looking at the second screenshot again, like never taken notice of the background, and I'm exactly the same actually. I didn't even notice.
I feel so bad. I always took notice.
Has it actually changed though? Is it like a lot more detailed?
I'd say, yeah, they're a lot more detailed.
Were there actually people in the background, like guards and things?
Yeah, there were guards in the background.
Okay.
I actually thought it was based off a Path of Radiance stage. Because there's actually one of them where you save priests and the guards are blocking them and everything.
I've only played the 3DS game, so I've got no idea what this is from.
It's not from anything. It's from all Fire Emblems.
Oh, so it's just a made-up Smash Bros. Stage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll just say it is good to finally see some Wii U picks again, because it doesn't happen too often, and yeah.
And it's also good. Fire Emblem is getting more love.
Is that the only Wii U Fire Emblem stage? I'm pretty sure there's another one, isn't there? That
there was the Colosseum one.
Yeah.
You remember that from?
Yeah, from the trailer.
Months ago. Yeah.
The Colosseum is in the 3DS one. There's a different one on the Wii U version.
Yeah, he announced the Colosseum for the Wii U version.
What was the 3DS one, JP?
The 3DS one, I think, is just Arena Ferox, wasn't it?
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, guys, well, that's all the picks. Any final thoughts, I guess?
Basically, playing Smash feels great. I've started to get better at Mega Man, so that's kind of what my goal was. Yeah, so I think I might like Mega Man more than Villager now.
Last week, JP, how we talked about the Peach glitch, how players were getting banned online for using Peach because of her turnips. They've already announced a patch. I'm not sure whether the patch is already out yet, but they've already announced another patch that fixes that.
Okay. Yeah, so they got on it straight away, which is pretty good. And the fact that they're patching it up makes me think, is future DLC possible?
So it's 2 patches already, and they were really quick. So
yeah,
it's such a funny thing to be overlooked, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did they miss that when they were testing it?
Yeah, obviously nobody was using Peach online. I don't know.
So nobody uses Peach anyway. Don't worry about it.
So yeah, I guess that's about it. Oh, another thing that I did want to mention, along with Vooks, Another Castle will be organising a Smash Bros 3DS tournament, so you guys can look forward to that.
Really?
Yep, I'll have some more news about that in coming weeks.
Sweet.
Yeah, sounds awesome. Is that going to be around launch or?
Yes, it will be. One quick thing I wanted to add, guys. Target have advertised Smash Bros 3DS for $44 in their catalogue, so I thought that was newsworthy. Just to throw in there for the end of the podcast.
That makes me feel bad. I pre-ordered it from EB Games then.
Yeah, I've done the same thing. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Till next time. Till next time. See you guys.
See ya.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. He's filling in the Tamazoid.